We have 7 evidences our brother Seko drop to show that in Anambra State a lot of insecurity going on in Anambra State. This guy Seko releases 7 evidences. If you only how man at them one in this video in the
level of insecurity currently in Anambra State is outrageously high, and it calls for concern for anyone that is from Anambra State. Insecurity in Anambra State now is making it difficult for people to bring their business in Anambra State. Anambra State government have been wondering, why are people saying that the Anambra State does not have a business-friendly environment? Because of it is insecurity. There are 2 kinds of insecurity in Anambra. One is caused by criminals, non-state actors who kidnap, terrorize, and commit all manner of crimes in Anambra State. This one has been reduced in Anambra State. The activity has been reduced, at least from what it used to be. Not that it don't operate now, but from what it used to be. The second one is insecurity caused by security agencies of the state. Insecurity caused by security agency. Insecurity can be caused by non-state actors, criminals. They can also be caused by state agencies. And I'm going to give you evidence to back up what I'm going to say, what I'm saying. When those who are saddled with the responsibility of securing lives and property turn around and begin to assault, molest, brutalize the citizens that they were created to protect, it becomes insecurity. Now, young men in Anambra State face insecurity from security agencies. And what is troubling is that since the election of Chukwuma Soludo, since the governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, came into power, the insecurity from security agencies have spiked. I'm going to give you proofs. Number one, a lot of this happen in the states unreported, but there are some high-profile cases that have happened, and they serve as the tip of the iceberg of what is happening in Anambra State. Number one, evidence. Odumeje. Anambra State created security agencies. I don't know if it is Okodo, Agunechendo, whatever you call them, the nomenclature is not the issue. They assaulted Odumeje, slapped him, did a public disgrace of Odumeje. Odumeje is a pastor. He has never been known to be violent. Never have Odumeje been seen in a violent confrontation with anybody. But Anambra State security agencies slapped him, recorded it, it was recorded. Open disgrace of a pastor. Disgraced him. And if you watch the act, you are sure they were out to disgrace him. If they can attack Odumeje, who are you that they cannot attack and disgrace? It was Odumeje. And what happened? The governor came out, laughed it off in the name of apology, did what he did and said his apology. Of course, Odumeje forgave and moved on. Then there was a copper, female copper. They stripped her naked, assaulted her, did all manner of things, public disgrace, and even threw her into their truck naked. What happened again? Of course, the Anambra State came out and they apologized. Again, in Nnewi, this woman was unalive. I don't know how they shot. These are the children. They shot the woman and killed the woman. Nothing happened. Again, Anambra State government came out and what? Apologized. This young man, he also shot this young man.
This afternoon.
This one, just that Nanda was saying, where joy at you go to West Nda wait to be a moto, man, I moto the boy, which is in Ayabaromoto. No more young way at the barrier. You want a young way now, not for this, no more young way. Yeah, be at the barrier, no Balunia Bamoto. Yota. Operation Udoga,
this morning. Again, what happened? They also came what? Apologized. These 3 young men you are seeing here in this interview, they were arrested in Oba, taken to anti-court, beat up. Hammer was used on them. Rubber, they bring rubber, light up. This kind of rubber, light up lighter, and be dropping it on their skin. They were dropping it on the skin. After the torture, no crime committed. They came to his house and picked him. They say they saw light. The three of them, the guy bailed himself. I think 80,000. This one 50,000. This one I think 250,000 or 60,000 for no crime. No crime was committed. Now this young man, now the guy, look at this young man. You can see he's bittered. They picked him up. No crime committed. Assaulted him. Did all manner of things to him. And these are security agencies created by the state government. When you elect a good government, they de-radicalize a state. Go to Abia. Abia State used to be a radicalized state. Very flash. But the moment they elected, since they elected Governor Oti, he has been de-radicalizing the state so that business people can come. Nobody wants to come to an insecure state. A state where security agencies will harass you. So if a young man move into Onitsha to do business, Anambra security agencies will arrest the person without any crime, assault the person, exploit the person. And at most, what will the state government do? The governor will come and apologize and laugh and dance. And dance. So if they can assault a pastor Odumeje, as popular as it is, non-violent, assault a female copper, they used to say coppers are government property. But this time, a female copper, they assaulted her, stripped her naked, beat the hell out of her. A copper. She doesn't have any weapon, she poses no threat. And every day you are, now this is, look at this man, Chibuike. This man, they kidnapped this man. They kidnapped this man. Not this one are not police, so the Anambra State security set up by Anambra State government kidnapped him, took him to an unknown location, exploited 1.5 million from him. After they forced him to do a video, to say he was not forced to do anything, to tell you how criminalized they are, perfected their criminal activity. And what do you get? Every day the governor comes and laugh of it and say we are investigating, blah 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 blah. The SUG president of Unizik that they beat up, harassed, they beat him up. SUG president. That is to tell you how daring they have become in their criminal activity. They beat him up, and the student had to block the road. If they can beat up all these people, who are you that they cannot beat up? And that's why many people avoid Anambra State. They avoid Onitsha. People who are supposed to be coming into Onitsha to do business, they are avoiding it. Why? Because the state government have made the state uncomfortable for business people. That is what we have under Chukwuma Soludo. And if you tell Soludo, justify why young men are being harassed in Anambra State, he cannot. If we are talking about moral, the governor of Anambra State have no right standing to talk about moral among the youth. He should start from his own house. He has no moral in any background, in any dimension, to be talking about moral among the youth. Anambra State government governor Chukwuma Soludo does not in any way stand to be raising that topic. That topic should be raised in his house. It should be raised in, at least he should be facing his son talking. But what do we get? Every day, young men and women are harassed, assaulted in Anambra State. By Anambra State created what? Security agencies. And that is what we are suffering in Anambra State. Because the governor is like them. They look at the governor. Look at how the governor rose. Look at the vision of the governor. And that is why the security agency in Anambra behave that way. They behave according to the vision of the governor. And the vision of the governor is assault, lack of respect, intimidation. That is what we have in Anambra. So as of today, Anambra is highly insecure. The level of insecurity by security agencies in Anambra is outrageous. It is in a dangerous dimension. And until Anambra State governor go back and start from himself, nothing will change. What will keep happening is what? Sorry, investigate, and the what? The circle continues. It is a shame.